remember when I was in the Deaf Institute, every morning you would wake up, whether someone wakes you up or you just get up, but you'll wake up and each student had chores to do. It could be cleaning the bathroom, cleaning the hallway, just a variety of different things. But my favorite was cleaning and sweeping the hall. Now there was this stuff, I don't know the name of it, but it was in a green bucket, and it kind of smelled like wax. I'm not really sure if it was wax, but it was like sawdust mixed with wax, some chemicals, I'm not really sure. But anyway, you use it to clean the floors. Now I forget the name of it, but anyway, you just throw it across the floor. Well, I would just throw it across the floor, and then I'll run and slide down the hall. It's kind of like you were skating a little bit, and then other students will join in. Then we're all running and sliding and skating. I just really enjoyed that. What we really should have been doing was just sprinkling a little bit on the floor, just a little bit, and then you're sweeping with this push broom. It had really hard bristles at the bottom, so you'll sweep a little bit and sweep a little bit and sweep a little bit until all the chemical is in one line, and then you'll sweep a little further, sweep a little further until the hallway is clean and shining. Now that's what we should have been doing. Anyway, once the chores are finished, we'll go eat. Now the boys and girls were separate, so the girls would be on the right, boys were on the left, and we'll sit at the table. It was 10 of us, so it was 4 chairs on each side and then 2 on the end. The older children, they usually sit on the end, kind of act as our parents or whatever. They'll put all the food on a plate and then pass it around. Now if you didn't like something, you still had to eat it. And me, I'll eat almost anything except oatmeal. Now understand, I do like oatmeal, but at the school it was lumpy with clumps and it was just gross. Now usually I like my oatmeal kind of a little crispy, but this was soft and mushy, and I remember one time I ate it and actually threw up. So from then on, I was like, can I just have a little bit? Not too much, because the rule was you had to eat at least a little bit of everything. Anyway, you'll finish cooking, go back to the dorm, brush your teeth, finish your chores and all that. And then once that was done, you go to class. Now, the teacher usually stood in front of the door. And as the students came in, she'll say, good morning. And then as each student came in, they'll say good morning. And we would say Miss Nafie or Mrs. Barnes or Miss Allen or Mr. Craig. We use very formal titles to show respect. Nowadays people just be like Nafie or Sue or whatever. And I just wish that kind of came back, the respect to our elders, by adding the title. But it's pretty much the same all around nowadays. And I remember I was growing up and I was a little older. I was maybe 12 or 13, and then there was little hearing kids that were about 6 or 7, and they would call me Miss Nafie. Now I didn't say Nafie, no, they would use an F and say Miss Nafie. I'm like, okay. But they'll be like, Miss Nafie, can I borrow a pencil? Or Miss Nafie, can I borrow a book? And I'm like, I'm only 13. They're trying to make me seem like I'm a lot older. But I understood. They were showing respect because I was older. And it was really nice. And I just really wish that kind of came back.